In the bustling city of Meridian, there lived a young man named Daniel. He was ambitious but always postponing his dreams, believing there would always be more time. "I'll start tomorrow," he would say whenever he thought about improving his skills, working out, or chasing his passions. But tomorrow never seemed to come. One evening, while wandering the streets aimlessly, Daniel stumbled upon an old, dimly lit shop. The sign above read, "The Timekeeper's Gift." Curious, he stepped inside and was greeted by an elderly man with piercing blue eyes and a long silver beard. The shop was filled with countless ticking clocks, each unique in design. The old man smiled and said, "You seem lost, my boy." Daniel chuckled. "Not lost, just trying to figure things out." The timekeeper nodded knowingly. "Like many before you. But let me ask, how do you spend your days?" Daniel hesitated. "Well, I have big dreams, but there's always something else to do. I mean, I'll get to them eventually." The old man sighed and gestured for Daniel to sit. "Let me tell you a story," he said. "Once upon a time, a great king ruled over a vast and prosperous kingdom. He had everything: wealth, power, and a loving family. But he had one flaw: he always believed he had more time. Whenever his advisors urged him to spend time with his children, he said, "I'll do it later." Whenever his wife asked him to go on a journey with her, he replied, "Maybe next year." Whenever he thought of learning something new or helping his people more, he told himself, "I have plenty of time." Years passed, and the king grew older. One day, he fell gravely ill. The royal doctors told him he had only a few days left to live. Desperate, the king summoned the wisest sages in the land and pleaded, "I will give all my wealth, my gold, my jewels, if someone can give me just one more year of life." But no one could grant his wish. Time, once wasted, could never be bought back. Lying on his deathbed, the king realized the painful truth. He had spent his entire life collecting riches but had lost the most valuable treasure of all, time. With his final breath, he whispered, "If only I had understood sooner." The timekeeper looked deep into Daniel's eyes. "Do you see, my boy? Time is the one thing you can never reclaim. You may think you have plenty of it, but the truth is, no one knows how much they have left. The only way to live without regret is to use your time wisely, starting today." Daniel swallowed hard. The weight of the story sunk into his heart. I don't want to be like that king. I don't want to wake up one day and realize I've wasted my life. The timekeeper nodded approvingly and handed him a small hourglass. "Then don't. Make every moment count." From that day forward, Daniel changed. He no longer said tomorrow. Instead, he acted today. Years later, he became a successful entrepreneur, a writer, and a mentor to others. And every day, he kept the hourglass on his desk as a reminder: time wasted is life wasted. The moral of the story: time is the most valuable resource we have. Every second matters. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make the moment perfect. Start today, because tomorrow is never guaranteed.